The holiday season is make or break time for many small businesses. This year, some Milwaukee County small businesses have a reason to be hopeful for the season and for the future. Milwaukee County has a new program to support small businesses. The Building Bridges program provides support to help entrepreneurs find resources and to make connections that they need to be successful. Joining us is Celia Benton. She is the Economic Development Director for Milwaukee County. Thanks so much for being with us to talk about this program.
It's my favorite topic. Thank you for having me.
Why are small businesses so important to the economic growth and development of communities like Milwaukee County?
Small businesses are the backbone of our economy, and they're a growing contingency, and it's critical that we set them up for success. I think that they've grown in Milwaukee County almost 5% since 2012, and that was through 2021. It's a growing contingency. It's hard to make it work, but they are what provide a sense of community. They drive our local economy. They give us a sense of place, and it's critical that we offer them the resources they need to continue to be the partners and the drivers locally in our economy.
What are some of the resources that the Building Bridges program offers for small businesses?
I like to talk about our program in 3 tiers of support. So for the first time ever, we now have a front door to entrepreneurship in Milwaukee County. When you're starting out as a new business, it can be really hard to find the right partners you need to be successful. Sometimes you just need help getting your business plan started. Sometimes you need loan or capital. Sometimes maybe you need a little bit of tweaking with your financial projections. And we're fortunate in Milwaukee County that there are a wealth of partners out there willing to help you, from ethnic and diverse chambers of commerce to community development finance institutions to banks, nonprofits, and more. But it can be really hard to find your right partner. So for the first time ever, we are there to help answer your questions and connect you to the right partners. We have a small business liaison who you can call directly, you can email directly, and ask her to help you get connected to what resources you need based on where you are in your business cycle. And the beautiful thing is she's there anytime you want to come back and make sure you get set up with the right partners. That's level 1. Then once we get a little bit more in depth, we're partnering closely with our municipalities. I imagine you're driving down a road and you see a building that looks vacant or blight and you think, why can't somebody just do something to get that building activated? Well, that's what we're trying to do in partnership with our municipalities. We're asking them, where are these main street, these mom and pop style spaces that are ready for their next life? And we're helping drive some of that attention and resources, and we're going to connect them to vetted entrepreneurs that are ready to roll and start their brick and mortar businesses in our community. So I like to think of that more as a matchmaking, right? We want to spread the word, help find the right partners for the right communities. And then for those projects, we're helping them with some architectural specifications. So when you've got a brick and mortar space that you want to build out, one of the things you need to partner with is an architectural firm to help design, right? What can all of my equipment get in there? What do I need to do to bring this building up to occupancy? We're going to do that for the right entrepreneur, and that's going to help them get competitive contracting bids for their space. It's going to help them better manage the timeline and the permitting process for occupancy, and it's going to help them make sure that their financial projections are on point for once their brick and mortar is up and running.
Having that one-stop shop, it would seem, is so critical for small businesses. You may have a great product and a great idea, but there may be just missing pieces and you're not sure where to go.
Yeah, I'm so glad you said that, because that's what happens as a new entrepreneur. You do one thing really well. Say you're a restaurant and you've got great cooking. But when you start a restaurant, you need to develop a whole nother set of skills around just what it means to run a business. You've got to be an accountant. You've got to be a lawyer. You've got to be a negotiator, right? And so that's why we're so fortunate that we have partners out there that can support that acumen, but we need to make sure we're connecting people to the right partner for their business.
Having the skills you need or access to people who have the skills that you need that you don't have Really important. Another thing that's always important for small businesses is some financial support. And Milwaukee County has been able to work with the state to help to provide some small grants.
Yeah, that's right. We were incredibly fortunate that the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation did supply us with a $200,000 grant that we worked to provide grants of $10,000 to small businesses in partnership with some of the local chambers of commerce, community development finance institutions. That $200,000 has been fully allocated, and I'm proud to say that it's been allocated to a wide range of businesses throughout the county in 12 of our 18 supervisory districts. And those grants are helping to fuel over $4 million in investments in our community. They're helping to create over 100 jobs, to retain more than 100, and they do represent a nice diversity that is reflective of our community as well. Those grants are unfortunately allocated already, so we're not able to offer more at this time, but certainly we're seeking new opportunities for that. Our main focus moving forward is going to be on that architectural support for the brick and mortar based businesses.
When these businesses get all of this support, how much easier does it make it for entrepreneurs to concentrate on their product and product development?
Yeah, it's a great question. It's incredibly risky to build out a space, right? Because sometimes you're paying rent, maybe you've bought it, you're taking on a whole new level of skills, a whole new level of risk. And sometimes that fails, unfortunately. So what we're trying to do is make that process as smooth as possible so they know what to expect once they get the doors open. It's still a lot of work, but hopefully it at least puts a more realistic time frame, more realistic expectations on how much it's going to cost to get you up and running so that you can focus on the product that you do so well.
What are some of the outcomes that you hope to see from the Building Bridges program?
I would love to see more of our small mom and pop, I call them mixed use spaces, up and activated with businesses that represent our community. I love it when a main street supports the community around it and helps create that sense of community and that gateway to what that neighborhood is. So it is my hope that we drive much of that in the next several years as we launch this program.
And again, if you live in Milwaukee County, any of the municipalities in Milwaukee County, you can reach out and take advantage of this program.
Yes, please call us, Google Milwaukee County Economic Development. You'll see our business resources, and we're right there ready to assist you.
It's an exciting program that has the opportunity to grow businesses and really grow the future here in Milwaukee County. Celia, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much. This was fun.
Well, for more information about the program, you can do as Celia suggested and Google it, or you can go to the Milwaukee County website and search for the Building Bridges program. We're right back.